Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I know it's been a very long time since I have done like a casual stream like I'm doing today. But welcome for everybody who's watching this on Twitch, but also the people who are going to watch it later on YouTube. Thanks. Well, there's a lot has been done. I've just been back from holiday for after 3 weeks. And my first week at work has passed and we have done an update. Small update, so to speak. A lot of bug fixes and we added 4 new cards to the mix. Which one? Heliotroopers is one. And that's the card I'm going to experiment a bit with today. I made already a deck, gonna explain what I made, how I made it. Well, you will see, right? Basically, this card, I think it's super awesome. I like this card immediately the best of all the potion cards Shadowfen has. It just, potion itself doesn't trigger its 1 damage at the beginning of your turn, but the next turn you will receive 1 damage for it. So basically, what has happened, it got 1 more strength than Westwind Sailors, which is, well, counterbalance it a bit. I'm not sure. I think this card could evenly work as a 2, 3, 4, 5 and a 6. Just like a Westwind Sailor who has potion. Doesn't need to have 1 strength more. Let's find out what the card stats will say in the future, right? Maybe it needs to be nerfed a bit. Maybe it just sucks. Let's see. But I think the synergy with this card, with Ember Heights, with Broad Sages will be insane. Also later on, the 7 mana turns. Well, let's go to the deck, right? So basically what you're going to do is play this card. And, well, you will be super happy if you play this card on turn 3. The next turn you have Broad Sages. And you can spawn up to 4 1-strength toads. Well, that will be insane. Very good. Will disrupt your opponent's unit placement. You will get a lot of value. And I'm not using Kindred's Grace at the moment, but having Kindred's Grace with Azure Hatches, Rain of Frogs, I think there are a lot of possibilities as well. I just try to focus on potion a bit and the use of Convert, because that's one of my quests I need to finish for today. Alright, next combo for Heliotroopers. Marked as Prey. Well, you can hit something for 5 damage and then mark as Prey to have a 7 strength unit on the board. And what I like much as well is Heliotroopers and Ember Heights. What this will do is you will get, well, it's 6 strength, it drains 6, so it moves for 14 up your opponent's base. You can move forward very quickly with a lot of strength. You don't get any more value out of it, but it's fine, right? Let's see if there are like things I need to react on. Stormbound theory. Too bad. Computer is very slow. I hope, well, obviously my stream has the highest prior, right? Stormbound theory. Well, we're curious to read the Stormbound theory. Would be nice maybe to have it added to the Wikipedia for Stormbound. Alright, for now, I'm very curious. I'm at Platinum 1. So I definitely need to reach Diamond. And hopefully also will reach Diamond rank 1. Don't want to miss my rewards. So let's see if this deck will bring me the victory. Alright, I'm very curious, because we are waiting, right, if there's any Heliotroopers decks you would like to see in the future, how would you use the card, And what are his pitfalls? Because Heliotroopers playing against another Shadowfen is gonna be scary, right? Because he can easily trigger his potion effects on your card you just played. So not very... yeah, I'm looking forward to have such an awkward matchup. Well, it takes a long time before I can actually start playing. I haven't had lunch, so we'll do that in the meantime. But I'm actually playing against a human. Yeah, it's a bit insane how much base HP I have at the moment. It's 19 already. Been playing for a super long time. And well, I invested a bit to get to play with cards like Heliotroopers. And all the new cards. That's what gives a rise to my winter. I actually don't want to play on the left and the right because you can use frozen core and I cannot even try to defeat it. Not very sure what I'm doing right now either, so that's something, because this isn't really a good position for me and my Witches of the Wild. Well, let's see. I'm gonna use this. This might be good. If I use this, what else do I have to play? All of this is very good, right? Let's cycle this one out. I think this might work fairly well. Spawns a lot of tokens for me. It's very awkward for him, and at the moment he isn't at a mana range where he can utilize a lot of winter clears. Yeah, I'll definitely look at it and give some feedback on it once it's ready. Would also be nice if other players who are very experienced can also give feedback. So it's multiple people who are debating about strategies and tactics. Oh, Amber Height would be nice. This one is also really good. Because it deals 5, spawns 7. But then I don't have anything else to play. This might be killing playing it right here. It drains like 3, 6, comes an 11. 11 and a 5 there. Threatens base HP. I'm gonna cycle Witches of the Wild. Awkward. I think this has the most value at the moment. And also 5 mana, utilize my mana the most. Actually want to use Ember Hides on a unit. Bit unlucky that everything was shot. At least 2 hits was shot against Savannahs. It's fine. This can't do anything. Let's put the real pressure on. Also play my highest mana card, basically 7 plus 5 minus 5 for dealing damage, 17, very good. He needs to start clearing this. Don't think he is going to attack my front line. If he does, then I have still Copper Skin and Mark the Spray to remove a threat of 7 strength or lower. And then his baseline is full. Actually, I want to be quick enough that he doesn't utilize Savannas, because I have a lot of tokens and small units he can easily eat. Oh, that's painful. It's very painful. Very painful indeed. At least can do a bunch of damage. Gonna need this at the moment. For now, would I trick it? It's still level 4, so it doesn't trigger the ability 3 times. And basically needs to have it hit that one. This doesn't hit this, so that's shit. Let's do it safe. At least I can deal 7 damage and another 1 because it's potion. This threatens his life total. Now I'm happy because I got Crimson Sentry, Witches of the Wild, Brood Sages to make a lot of awkward tokens. But let's see. I also almost forgot. I got my deck lists. Deck list is visible. And how was it? How is Heliotroopers with Kindred's Grace? I think it's gonna be awesome. Interesting choice. Okay, makes sense. But still, I like 7 damage right inside his base. Not gonna like that. Not gonna play Crimson Sentry anytime soon. Lawless Herd, Brood Sages, playing them right there. Right here. For the most damage in his face. That's why I have Ubas in the deck, basically to use as a finisher. So that's the first win. Whoop-de-fricking-do. Give me my coins, give me my win coins. First win of the day. I'll give it to me. By the way, I have a lot of people watching. Super awesome, man. Thanks for watching me. Hope you will enjoy it. Please feel free to give feedback. It's been, I might have been a bit rusty since I haven't been streaming for a while. I want to be give in-depth feedback, but also try to be entertaining for you guys in the same time. So update the score list, because that's what matters to some people, and I also like to know what my end results are. Gives me some kind of validation of how good the deck is. Alright, I have another heavy hitter on Platinum 1. Basically at the beginning I actually like Ubas the least in this hand, right? Summon Militia is gonna be played. Ember Heights. Well, if I got Copper Skin 1 turn before, it will be great. Blood Ministers. Such a good card. So I think this one is a good finisher, but more later on. Would have been a different case if he's level 5, more value, etc. Blah blah. But that's not the case. Let's play my Summon Militia. Not so lucky with the 2 cast minions. And I got a few, right? I got Lawless Herd, Gifted Recruits, Copper Skin, and Brood Sages. So, like, almost half my deck consists of 2 cast minions. So I won't like to play an infinite long game. Okay. Scary thing. Play Blood Ministers right here. And those two guys are on my baseline. I'm gonna play this guy. Might deal with this, which is good. Which is more value. Removes some board presence. Maybe. I'm gonna do it for that. Also gonna move forward. Bit scared. I really hate this. Shouldn't have discarded Crimson Sentry, I guess. Because I would have, just what I said, I had a lot of 2-cost minions in my deck. And now I have Amber Hides, no Copper Skin, should have cycled Amber Hides. Amber Hides wasn't doing anything for me. Which is annoying. 12 strength. It's gonna whoop my ass. At least I got some things going on for me. Or this is never gonna do anything at the moment. So what I like to do, I'm gonna eat 12 damage. And I'm gonna play this and let another 5 strength go wasted. Because then the next turn it'll just become worse. Most strength right here. The Rod Sage is right there. He will become 9 strength. And now let's hope these two guys can save the day a bit. He receives 1 damage. So 8 and he has 10. Yeah, it's hard for me to do that. I really need to go to the mid game. By the way, I just found this cap again in the closet. It says MKM. It's a gift thing from a very long time ago. Pretty fun. Well, that's good. This is the case. No 1 strength. The back of your base. The back of your base. The back of your base. That's not the place. It needs to be at the back of your base. It is so annoying. It is super annoying. Cannot take that. It's a lot of 2 movers. Cannot do anything. This is horrible. This is definitely going to be game. Because he will just move papats. I have Blood Ministers for 1. But the other one will just hit me in the face. He won't lose any front line. I like it that it's still pretty viable to play Swarm Rush. A lot of haters and complainers. I can't do anything. I will just do some convert because that's my mission. Yeah, what I'll do is do 5, clean this up, comes 4, 7, still not enough. And I know I can still use Copper Skin Ragers, hit this 1-for-1 potion. But hey, at least he does 2 converts. And he got cycled back into his Restless Goat anyway, so it will finish me off if he doesn't use First Mutineer, Warfront Runners or any other 2 movement cards. I got my quest. Let's continue immediately with the next game, right? So basically that game, yeah, what could have done better? I was with a lot of strength on his baseline. Yeah, I shouldn't have cycled Crimson Sentry. Crimson Sentry, Lawless Hurt would have been very good. Now it's different. Well, I'm not gonna count this as a win. This is like somebody who sees my base HP and thinks I'm level 5 everything. Well, defeated his base, I suppose. That's something. Alright. Also for the chat, which one of the new cards do you like the most? Or do you think it's the strongest? Curious to hear the opinions. I really want to have Mark the Spray. This card has a lot of value, but it's just never working out. So therefore it sucks. I just like the card, but it just never works out. Give him a thumbs up. For me, to answer my question that I just asked you guys, I think the Heliotroopers and Unstable build is the strongest, because it allows you for so many, what do you want to say, for so many interactions. This is gonna be super awkward for him. I really like it. Whoa, super interesting. I need to do this. Like, guess who's back? I'm gonna play that card. I'm gonna play it sideways. I like this better. Can play something right here to defend it. Want to deal damage. It's 14 strength at the moment. Insanely strong. So what I was saying, I think Heliotroopers is one of the strongest. Basically what I said at the beginning of the video. So let's go to the next one, which is Blessed with Brawn. I'm not a big fan of Blessed with Brawn. I really like the animation though. Looks very good. It's a very high cost card, which is, yeah, it's very expensive. 6 mana. Well, buff definitely. It can be a good finisher. You can also use it to buff structures. Might be good for late game. Oh, this just happened, right? Oh, there's only one course of action I can do, and that's showing this combo. Getting inside his base for 11, 13 damage. So Blessed with Brawn, very good. I think it's might be good for a finisher. Not sure if a lot of Winterpact players will start using it, because you need to survive. And to survive you need to have a lot of cards at your disposal to survive long enough. And I don't know if there are enough spots in your deck for that to be the case. Yeah, he's freeze. much, just be awkward. So I think it won't be that good. It will be okay. Like Moment's Peace. But Moment's Peace has its freeze effect, but hasn't that amount of value. So I think you will definitely see some guys playing Blessed with Bronze, make some awesome deck with it, and use it as a finisher. Use freeze to stall everything on the board, and I'll let you win the game with that. So hopefully that will be the case, but I won't be the most excited of the 4 cards. And then we have another card, which is called Fun Companions. That's the new Swarm card. Let's first add this one up. See if there are anything going on. Not Penguin likes Helio the most, but Unstable build the best. Let's talk about it soon. Fun Companions first, I guess. What I like the most, I would actually like to hear the reason why you think Unstable is the best, so we can see if we have equal thoughts on it. What I think about Fun Companions, well, value wise the card isn't like Swarm Callers. Swarm Callers is clearly superior stats wise and potential wise. You can get a lot more value. What it will do is can buff a card at the opponent's baseline and use Herald's Hymn, which is annoying because then, well, commanding forward a lot of value on your opponent. Baseline is strong. I think I will use Knights first. So that's very good. But I think the most scary thing, so to speak, is it also triggers cards like Swarm Callers. So Swarm Callers got another Satire, which you might run if you play a rush deck. It also is a low cost unit, which is good for aggressive swarm plays. So that said, I think that's one of the strong things. I will like to keep Witches of the Wild for the moment. Not gonna play anything forward because my Amber Heights will eat it. I do. Not gonna play the switch set because if he has linked golems, he has only 2 mana left, and linked golems could kill Lawless Herd. But then Lawless Herd cannot be killed by 2 cost units, instead it's Destructive Buds. On level 5, which he might run, guys. That's 19 base HP. Yeah, the Heliotroopers combo on his baseline blocker. Oh, it's just beautiful. Really loved it. Like those kind of things you can do with it. Makes the card very, very good. Well, I was planning to play Amber Heights. Witch of the Wild is also very interesting. That puts also a lot of strength up front. Reduces that one strength a bit. Let's see. Would be nice if this one gets it. Oh, it's not even. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. I thought it was green prototypes. Derp. So, Fun Companions. I think it's good for the aggro. And for decks that doesn't use Satire that much. Because well, for Swarm Callers you need to go all in. and found companions, you can use more cards, so it might be good and interesting for future decks. So now, what not Ben Green said, unstable, build the strongest one of them all. I can definitely, I agree that it's gonna be a very, very strong. Oh, this is annoying. More annoying. How do I survive this? This is definitely going in. At least somewhat an awkward. Awkward spot. Oh, level 5 link going, I'm so strong. This guy's playing actually all level 5. Like this game, I guess. He will just move inside. Or he won't. R. So definitely always gonna use these two. I should have kept it if I survive long enough. Then I could ping him. So I don't have enough. It's only 13. Still insane. I think this is game. Ben Green, I think the strong effect that he can be placed on your base 9. Yeah. It's also a good, interesting thought. You can place, that's the only building you can place in an awkward spot because you know it doesn't matter for at least a few turns. I think at the later stage, and when it reaches level 5 or level 4, it becomes 7 or 8 H strength, which is pretty, well, if it just hits itself for 2, then a lot of turns go over before it's finally destroyed. So your opponent can if there is an opportunity, you can like utilize on it. So that's something that's good to be reminded of compared to the lower levels. But I haven't gave that much thought, which makes sense. But you don't want it to live very long unless you use Fort Tonic. I'm gonna use this. This guy is a spammer, so let's just mute him already. Not gonna endure that. Like his deck might be as strong as mine, only, well, obviously I have 4 more strength. Well, his deck is definitely not as strong as mine. Strength 1, hopefully it will move. That's also fine, I guess. Captain Sentry, Heliotroopers, Copper Skin. Can do some damage right now already. So yeah, unstable build. I think with the Fort Tonic, it's very, very strong. A bit scary strong. gonna keep those. Always mark the spray, Crimson Sentry when things get out of hand. I'm walking with 9 strength to his base, so he needs to be a bit worried, I guess. So, yeah, 4 tonic, 2 strength, super aggro, ironclad deck. It's gonna be insane. People will use 4 tonic, which is already a pretty good card. I've played a lot with it, and that's like a lot of, well, it's working out pretty well, I would say. What's he doing? I think I will use Crimson and Broad Sages. Crimson right here. Deal this 6 damage. Broad Sages here. Hope something gets triggered there. Otherwise it will be this one. And 4 strength. Sure. Not too sure. This is super awkward. So many. Threatening with 5, 4 strength next turn. Yep, yeah, I think that's also a good thing. Might even be using it with Mech Workshop. Place it in front to protect it. It doesn't matter, and then all the tokens from the Mech Workshop will say greetings. But this is very strong. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go for another shot. Placement isn't ideal. Definitely not ideal. 11 base HP left. Might be a bit tricky for him to deal with. Yeah, I think the... And also basically just 8 strength for 2 mana. Super strong. Alright. That just happened. Mischiefs and Undead. So let's give him a sweaty look. Annoying thing is I cannot deal with that one. Cycle this one out. That doesn't do anything in life. It's fine to absorb some strength from Ubas. It's too tricky. I'm not even threatening his base. I don't even remember if he played Mischiefs. I think for the, like maybe It is too strong, unstable build. I think I like it that it's 2 mana, but maybe it shouldn't be stronger than the Fort of Ebon Rock. That Fort of Ebon Rock is stronger. Right, it's annoying. Blech. It's also annoying. It's 8. Need to deny him baseline. I think this is the only thing I can do, but it's super scary. In the meanwhile, we will just run forward. I really need Ubas to clean it up. Yeah, I think the 2 damage at the end of your turn, if you can just soak up, like on level 5, right? Alright, this is good. Seems like something that can be killed. Basically, I need to get 3 shots. I was expecting that. It. So only win 4 shots. I don't know why I brain farted. It was kind of an obvious play, I guess. So the converting of units isn't going very strong at the moment. And really a winning streak isn't there either. But still, it's 3-2, so I'm positive. What is happening? This is just madness. And Leonidas playing Winter Pact. Good luck, man. Hope to have an awesome match. Oh, he's definitely going to do that. Right, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna play that one. Drop ministers. Be in the middle. Knee. Just right there. Easier for Ubas. Getting some stuff going on. No, maybe not. Maybe in the middle was better. Let's see. just froze everything. Why would you do that? Move forward. Yes. See, this guard has movement. I didn't want to play it behind, because if he plays Savannah, then Value Town is gonna be all over my face. Alright, that's a tricky card. But I can kill it easily enough. Got this boy, got witches. Om nom nom nom. We'll just put under pressure, put stuff on his baseline, threaten him in a bit. Hope he tries to deal with it. 3 Gift of the Wise, 17 base HP. So this guy is definitely not maining his kingdom. That's so awkward. What is he up to? He just played Midwinter Chaos, so he's not gonna play that anytime soon. Cycle this one for now. This is gonna be... Gets 3 shots off. So if I'm lucky, then it will be very good. 3 times. Or 2 times. That's what I mean. I'll mark the spray. Only 1 turn earlier. By Heliotroopers, but I will still have done this play, right? I think this is a win, unless this guy is gonna put the magical rabbit out of his head. He's even killing this. Why? Icicle bursts. Nope. Well, for now it's gonna be Amber Heights time. Definitely gonna play this guy. Mana efficient. So I need to... I'm gonna cycle this guy right now. Don't care too much. Should have cycled before, but I didn't. Because then I would have done it differently. No, I think so. Oh, he has a lot of units to kill. And this little section is pretty good for my next Ubas. Maybe not this turn, but the turn after. This is not doing much. Can I do something that kills him? If I play this guy. Then I have 6 more mana left. Doesn't kill it. Blah. Then I'm just gonna do this. This is more fun. Not sure what I'm doing. At least I have 1 damage right here in his face. Doesn't do much, I must admit. He can freeze. It will be very awkward for him to deal with this. Gonna buff it. Well, it's good for my copper skin, I guess. So definitely this card's gonna be cycled. 4, 8. Oh, that's a lot of strength in front of his base. Hopefully he freezes a bit again, doesn't clear it with the Whisper out, with the Chaos, and Ubas can ping his head out. 1, 2, 3, 4 different unit types. It needs to do some bang. Start there. It's fine. Fine. This guy dies, but that's even fine as well because I can place 1 behind. What are you doing? Oh, I don't think that's the biggest issue on hands. So we're not gonna play this, so cycle it. Only 1. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. At least my copper skin and marked spray is back again. Might even use this one to destroy them all. It's a bit awkward for him, but he's right there. This will have 14. This is completely fine, it will drain it. So many. But this is an awkward spot for him, so he always needs to deal with these guys. So marked spray is not gonna be used. This is 9. 11. If I do this, he gets another. I think I will do it like this. Just walk with a lot of strength on his baseline. So he has to deal with 12 strength right there. Next turn, Ubas right here for another 3 shots. Well, if this would be level 5, we'll do 6 but 9 damage maximum. Would be nice. Oh, you have frozen it. Doesn't matter. Oh yes, 2 more cards. Rebooters, so another one. Freeze everything. I can only play it right there. Ooh. It's gonna be salty right now. It is not ideal for him. I get to play this guy. Then basically if I have a toad like this, this would do a lot. Plenty of unit types. He can kills it off for the next turn. Then he has to deal with this. Yeah, this is pretty awkward. And this is why I have Ubas. Otherwise this game would never end. I need to ping him. And ping him more. And ping him an additional. By the way, not Pen Green, thank you for subscribing. Haven't seen the flingy, but I just received the message. Thank you. Ah, it's interesting. I don't like this one at the moment. Mana doesn't matter anymore. So basically it's better oops, didn't saw that one coming. Just in time. Well, that sucked. Troll. I was thinking that it would eat this one, but it didn't. And then I could copy paste that one. I will. This is how Stormbound goes. Not always as planned. I'll also eat my apple babble.
See a Terran player try and commit to that. If you interference matrix all of the Colossus, where do you spend the rest of the Raven energy usually?
Either they don't or they drop like this
problematic.
The like Goose trying to take off the Fear auto turret. Which is like, you know, I've got the 50 energy. Here we go.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he's going to commit to this. I really do think this is just sharking around. He already picked off an observer, and he's kind of trying to hide the fact that he has a third. But there's been good hallucinations scouting from Drogo, who's going to get all this information. That's really great by him. So still a good move by Hero Marine, but ultimately I think Petit Drogo should really have a good idea of what's going on here. Yeah,
and exactly what you were saying. It's not just this hallucinating Phoenix from before. He actually saw with a previous hallucinating Phoenix that this was a third base was already taken. But Fusion Core being added on, we're seeing the Liberator production starting to ramp up. And Hero Marine not really going, I mean, he went for the earlier drop, but he kept all the medevacs alive. So he's going to be feeling okay on just these 4 medevacs for now as he gets ready for a much later save of the game. But nice point there. Dodges the Widowmine shot. Has 2-2 on the way. Drogo also setting up to look like he's going to have that big Doomsday.
Not sure what I'm doing, but
yeah. Now one thing you
at least
mentioned
he is 1 HP.
Very astute observation.
And there's 6 strength on his baseline. So even Crimson Sentry can't finish it off at the moment.
Now that could have been because of the big timing attack. In fact, I would say it was. But he's lax about that here.
So awkward.
It's actually double armory, by the way. Wow, that's weird. But
just looking 1 second to eat my apple. And then I got punished for it. Oh well. It's fine, I guess. Some thing going on his baseline. Not anymore. least I can place something there at the moment. Okay, so what's the best plan? I play this one. Only it's 2, so I basically want it. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Please hit. And at least there's 1 strength on his opponent's baseline again. So that's awkward. Or awkward. Something he needs to clear up. And his Victors of the Melee is gone. Those guys were very, very strong and annoying against all my abundant amount of units. He just wants to have a lot of tokens or a lot of minions on board so they can soak up my Ubas hits. I don't know if he is aware that I do have the Crimson Sentry, so I don't think I've played it in this matchup at all. That might be very good for me. It is annoying. No, I'm not getting anywhere. Me something next turn. Yes, it's fine. This guy stays here for Ubas. At least that's what I hoped. Didn't do all my calculations correctly. Yo, Kitty. Patia, I guess. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the club. Oh man. This guy even has Ulf. Now it became just very awkward. Now I have to do another bunch of damage to him. Alright. That turn went well, but this guy is still on 4 base HP. And he's threatening me with 14 strength. So I got a huge problem. Yeah. 19 base off, that's late game. Basically, I got it because I upgrade all the cards. And this guy is also playing, I think, a wide range of decks. Why he has 19 health. I've also seen players with base health 19, which just max out all their cards. That's very strong. Very difficult to deal with. Got the card again. That's just insane that he got it. That's in game. Well. At least that is cleared up, which is very good. If only this guy would stay alive. A dwarf and a hero. Gives 2 targets for Ubas. Insane. Well, what do you think? And he's gone. This guy again. This guy is playing him every single turn. And now he's even more out of range. So that's gamer. Oh, this card's not gonna be useful at the moment. I'd like to have this one as well. Witches of the Wild. Hope it doesn't spawn there. Well, 2 HP done, damage done to his base. Well, I need to definitely didn't waste any time to upgrade it, but that's what I do for my streaming. Otherwise, if the card was level 1 or level 2 and I would stream on against players on Diamond 5, well, I will just be wasting 1 card slot. That's one of the... Well, it isn't very easy to play the new cards on the highest ranks, but then you just need to use all your fusion stones, buy some of those packs and get them. I think that's the only thing you can do. So that's what I do. Otherwise I wouldn't make these kind of videos. Again, this guy. He's playing it every turn. It's a bit annoying. But now we're getting into a cool state. Basically, I want to convert copper skin, marked as prey. This guy's mine now. I just go all in. Need to put the pressure on. I don't care. This guy dies. Blocks also the base. 8 strength here, 7 strength there. Needs to be somewhat annoying, right? One more card left. He's just using these structures to protect his baseline, which is working pretty well. This game, so long. And he has so much more late game stuff in his deck. Look at my deck list, and the most expensive is Blood Ministers. This guy even runs freebooters, Victors of the Melee, all of the Hammer, Midwinter, everything, the whole shebang. Even Olf again, he just cycles Olf non-stop. Build this right, nice, I need my baseline. Right. Yeah. It's gonna freeze Wispcloud. Everything. Pats! And it's gone. At least he hasn't done me any single piece of damage. Going for the kill. Frost Hexers. With Winter Chaos. It's gonna be my last turn. That doesn't make sense to continue this slaughter. This was a good and fun turn to play. If he didn't head off, the game would be different. Yeah, I think Ubats is very important for this deck, especially against Winter or against control decks in general, to deal with it. I don't think my deck is a much higher level than his deck. I think we are quite even on that part. It isn't like I'm using Ubas level 5 at the moment. And yeah, cycle this guy. So I think it's definitely an important card for me to be playing in this deck. It would definitely increase significantly when it's level 5 and deals 3 damage for every surrounding unit type. For now I'm just curious how long I can survive, because this guy is definitely a deck which works better in the late game. I don't have that much to deal with that, so I'm definitely going to lose. I was hoping for freebooters. There, we got him. So yeah, this game is over. Gonna use this one. In this case, it's wiser to use this one. Out of him. This guy is healed for so much. It's also one of the reasons I sometimes use Ulf, just to survive pingers in the late game. But it's very tricky. But he can survive. He has level 5 fixes of the melee, which is very strong in clearing, especially my deck, where I have a lot of toads or small minions. You can use Ulf. Hit me in the face. They will try to deny this one. I've got this Crimson Sentry. This is so annoying. Maybe I should have used only one strength. Yeah, I think also this will be my last game. I'm getting a bit tired of it never ending. I think we have seen all the combinations for Heliotroopers during this match alone. And I will never win against this guy. He's just too much value. And he plays smart, so he doesn't make mistakes where I can utilize Mark the Spray or anything else. Just do combos like this, destroy the universe. And then it just drags out. GG, mister. You win this game. I will concede. Oh, let's go over to the deck list. And maybe check if can use some alternative decks or whatever. Yes, one fair and square. This never-ending match. So basically I didn't rank up at all. Just played 3 wins, 3 losses. At least I completed my quest a little bit more. Disable my deck list. So basically, this is the deck I've been using. What I really liked is Heliotroopers. I think it's a fun card. Definitely be easier to play on level 5, then can survive while attacking 6 strength units. So that's definitely something to look forward to. Ubas was the last game, the MVP. I cycle it a lot in my other matches. I think only in the last match I was actively searching for him, trying to have as many unit types surrounding for him and deal some damage, but my opponent was just too smart, had too much stuff going on, uses clearing the boards very wisely. Mark the Spray, definitely something I don't like. I think it's still really strong, even if it's level 5, wouldn't matter much. Never had a problem that the 7th strength was too high. Obviously an 8th strength Raven would be nice as well. Wouldn't have made too much difference. Copper Skin, Broad Sages, I think very good, very strong as well. I just didn't have enough late game. So if I would change this deck, I would definitely remove Mark the Spray. Maybe just too much. I would like to put some more pressure on. I don't know sure which card I don't want to play anymore. Azure Hedges or Rain of Frogs if you don't start playing Emerald's Tower or Kindra's Grace, because you just flood the board and cannot do anything as well. And yeah, what else? Maybe I'm not sure. I haven't played 6 matches. Crimson wasn't that me. Crimson and Mark the Spray doesn't work that out that well. Yeah, not sure what I would change. Maybe Curse of Strings would be fun to put more base pressure on your opponent. Even Execution might be good, but my whole everything I relate to the previous game, which took a lot of time. So I think, yeah, that's it. I think, yeah, Potion is still difficult. Really like Totally Elevated as well, but on level 4 maybe not strong enough. Or level 3, maybe level 4 would be good enough. Can always try Obsidian Butchers. Have that as a finisher as well, really good. Or go with something strong, like Victus of the Melee. Clear off all the small stuff and have Ubas rain free on your opponent's base while shooting. So those are the things I would recommend alternating this deck, but definitely I will try to make Mark the Spray work, because I really want that card to work. I like the card, one of the most favorite cards of Shadowfen, but I just never had a lot of positive results with it. But I think it should be possible. Let's find out, right? YOLO Pro 17, thanks you for watching. Sadly, I won't be going into the new Swarm card, Fun Companions. I will do it later on, obviously, because my first stream I think I will try at least to focus on all the new cards in my upcoming casual streams. So for now, this is the Heliotroopers, also known as Heliotroopers. And the next time I will do one of the other 3 kingdoms with their new card. Maybe I will just put something random, let's see. Maybe what the quest requires me to play. It can also be a good motivator to play a kingdom. For now, thank you guys all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed Heliotroopers. We'll definitely try it out. I think you can use the card very good. Nice combos going on there. And well, I think it's definitely worth a shot to give it a try, or upgrade your fusion stones on it if you really like to play with a potion Shadowfen deck. Thank you guys for watching. You can always follow me on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, then subscribe to my channel. And please feel free to comment, give suggestions, positive, negative feedback. Everything is welcome, so I can improve my videos and my Twitch stream as well. Thanks guys for watching, and see you later.
Attack toward B, but Apex